Let's be real, living paycheck to paycheck is exhausting. It feels like running on a treadmill. You can't step off. Every time payday comes around, you think you finally caught a break. But by the time the bills, groceries, and gas are covered, your account balance looks like you went on vacation without you. Hmm. For parents, this reality is even tougher. Between kids' activities, surprise expenses like school trips, birthday parties, or emergency last minute runs for poster board at 9 p.m. Thank you, Walmart, for being open to 10 o'clock or later, depends where you live. And rising living costs, it can feel impossible to get ahead. The good news is there is a way forward. In this video guide, we're going to walk through 5 practical steps to break the paycheck to paycheck cycle using real stories of parents who have done it. Along the way, I will sprinkle in some humor because we can't get enough laugh at our financial crisis. What else can we do? The cycle parents know too well. What is that? Well, let's check it out. Let's meet Mark and Jessica, two hardworking parents of 2 kids ages 5 and 9. Every 2 weeks, Mark's paycheck would hit. Jessica's part-time job would add to the pot within 3 days. Most of it was gone. Mortgage, utilities, daycare, yeah, that's expensive. Gas, groceries. By day 4, they were already calculating which bill could wait until the next payday. Sound familiar? Let me know. This is the classic paycheck to paycheck trap, where money is equals money out, leaving zero cushion for surprises. And let's face it, with kids, surprises are basically guaranteed. Why parents feel stuck in survival mode. Jessica once joked, parenting is just trying to make ends meet while your kids consistently invent new ways to cost you money. Interesting, right? Think about it. Kids outgrow clothes before the tags come off, especially at certain age groups, for sure. Teenagers. Sports and activities require just one more piece of equipment. Yep, for sure. Groceries vanish into thin air or your teenager's stomach. Is that you? Let me know. Parents in this cycle often feel like they're living one step behind life. It's not about laziness, it's about constantly being on the defense financially, which we don't want to be. It's an offense as well, no doubt. All right, step 1, track every dollar. Awareness equals power. The first turning point for Mark and Jessica was tracking. Yep, not guessing, not rounding up, tracking every single dollar. Jessica grabbed a notebook and started writing down their daily expenses week after week. She finally realized they had spent $65 on coffee runs, $130 on forgot the lunch, takeout. Yeah, that's expensive. $80 on random Amazon buys. Oh, damn Amazon. That was $265 they didn't even realize was slipping through their fingers. Do you know what's slipping through your fingers? Well, when parents track their spending, they're shining a flashlight into a dark corners of their budget. Scary sometimes, perhaps. Suddenly, instead of where did it all go, the answer becomes clear. And what is that answer, you say? Let's move on to step 2. Building a realistic budget that doesn't starve you. Definitely. Don't want to be starving, right? When people hear the word budget, they think of spreadsheets, math, headaches, and saying no to fun. But in reality, a budget is just telling you where your money is going and what to do before it wanders off, which we should know about. It's like a GPS. Mark tried an extreme budget once, cutting all eating out and family treats. By week 2, everyone was cranky and they gave up. So we want to make it easy and fun, right? So what they do, they switch to the 50-30-20 rule. What is that? Let's find out. 50% of needs, which is rent, utilities, food, and transportation. That's where 50% of your money goes. 30% to wants, family outing, pizza night, movies, depends what you like and want. And 20% to savings and debt. Key point, especially debt payoff. 20% of whatever you have, right? This structure gave them balance. They didn't feel deprived, but they also weren't overspending. Great. Suddenly, money became a tool, not a stress monster. Fantastic, right? All right, let's have another joke. Let's lighten this up a bit. A budget is like parenting. You tell your money what to do, or it will run wild like a toddler in Target or Walmart. Depends where you live. Step 3, create a mini emergency fund. Yeah, let's do this. Mini, as in how small is it going to go? Well, let's find out. One Saturday, their car wouldn't start. Before this, they would have sent him into panic mode, swiping the credit card and adding more to their debt. But this time, they had built a mini emergency fund of about $600. It wasn't thousands, but it was enough. The mechanic bill came to $230. Pretty good. And for the first time, they paid it calmly, no stress, no borrowing. Wicked. That's the way to do it, right? Parents underestimate how much even a $500 to $1,000 cushion can change the game. It turns a crisis into an inconvenience instead of a financial disaster. Absolutely. Totally can save you. Great, let's move on to step number 4, adding a side income that works for parents. When expenses keep rising, sometimes the only answer is to what? To earn more, work extra hours at work maybe, but parents need flexible income options. And what are those? Let's find out. Mark started fixing neighbors' bikes and lawnmowers on weekends. Jessica did online freelancing at night, writing short reviews and product descriptions. The first month brought in an extra $450 going. Excellent, that's a great cushion, right? The money went straight into savings and debt payoff. Absolutely, it's the fastest way to do it. It wasn't flashy, but it built momentum. Especially savings will definitely grow faster once you pay off your debt. All right, let's break this up. Another joke here. Their son once asked, "Is a side hustle like Fortnite? Do you get extra lives?" Mark laughed. "Yes, buddy. You get extra financial lives." Pretty funny. All right, let's move on to step number 5. Automate and simplify your expenses and finances. Parents already juggle enough. Homework, sports, practices, dinner, bedtime routines. Adding 20 financial to-do doesn't help. That's why automation is a lifesaver. And what is that all about? Well, what did Jessica do? Well, she set up an auto pay for the mortgage and utilities. I think most people do that anyway. I know I do. Utilities, sometimes broken. Then she added automatic transfer 100 into saving each payday. Perfect. Never see the money leaving. A recurring reminder for meal planning every Sunday. This is key. Love meal planning. This cut down on late fees, stress, and oops, we forgot. Their money started working for them instead of against them. Pretty simple, right? Let me know in the comments. Mindset shift from scarcity to abundance. Here's the secret most parents overlook. Breaking the cycle isn't just about math. It's about mindset. So, what did Mark do? Mark used to say, well, we'll never get ahead. But once they started winning small battles, like paying for the car repairs in cash or sticking to their budget, his words changed. Now he says, we're building something better. Mind shift, correct? That shift matters. Kids notice, and hope fuels action. So, what some parents hacks that help them save? Let's find it. Here are a few game changers for Mark and Jessica. Meal prep Sundays. Cooking 2 big meals on Sunday saved them $200 per month on takeout. So there's no like, oh, I'd have nothing to eat, but they're already prepared for the week. Good to go. Buying snacks, Costco size. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Granola bars prevent expensive, hungry pit stops. Yep, always carry a few in the car. Perfect. Family game nights at home. Swapping a $60 night out for popcorn and board games saved them money and created memories for them and their kids. This is very good. Involving the kids in money goals. It's very key. Help them to understand their money as well as yours. And maybe even kids can give you the reminder too to do the right thing. So what they do, one evening they started a Disney jar. Every time they earned a side hustle cash, they dropped a little into that jar. The kids loved watching it grow. Suddenly, money wasn't a scary topic. It was a family project. The kids even started saving their allowance to help. That's awesome. Their son kept asking if Mickey Mouse gave interest. That's pretty funny. Breaking the generational cycle. Mark grew up watching his parents argue about bills. He didn't want his kids to carry that same weight. By modeling good habits, budgeting, saving, earning extra, they were giving their kids a financial education schools never taught. This wasn't just about them, it was about changing their family's future. Finding support and accountability. They joined an online group for parents working toward financial freedom. You can also join my parenting sports circle on school if you like. So some of their stories were sharing wins of paying off $200 of debt this week or saved $50 by meal planning, made them feel less alone. When you're in the trenches, community matters. Encouragement makes the difference between quitting and pushing through, for sure. So in conclusion, guys, you can break free too. Living paycheck to paycheck feels like being stuck in quicksand. You fight, but you never move. But small, consistent steps can change everything. So what did Mark and Jessica do to prove it? They tracked their money, built a realistic budget, saved a small emergency fund, added side income, and automated their finances. Fantastic. So today, they're not living paycheck to paycheck. They're planning their first family vacation in years. This is fantastic. Parents, you don't have to be stuck. Progress beats perfection. One small step today could completely change your tomorrow. Sounds good? If you're a parent looking for support, practical tips, and a community of like minded parents, join my parent support circle on school. It's a safe space to share wins, ask questions, and get motivated to break free from living paycheck to paycheck. Finally. We'll see you in the group, guys. Take care. Thanks for joining me.